are going to be brand new. That's not really the case though with the D-line unit. I mean, D-Rob's been there for a while. I mean, you're losing a guy like Kobe who did a lot, and Kai did a lot last year too. So the interior is a little different than the edge. But how do you think this group is gelling so far, right before practice, and what do you think they're capable of?
During workouts and everything else, we've been coming together as a unit. We've been working hard, and we trust each other to do what we're supposed to do. We put in a lot of hard work in, just like everybody else in the country, but we also just trying to get closer in relationships, build companionships and things like that. But they're capable of a lot. We got D-Rob, we got a lot of the D-tackle room, a lot of defensive ends room. We're capable of it. And really got high expectations for all of us because we put in the work, the extra work, drove ourselves to the complete limit, and we're just ready to showcase what we're capable of doing.
I know it's weird, you probably focus more as an outside guy with, I believe, is Al on the outside or is Al on the inside? I'm blanking off the top of my head. Coach Davis.
Coach Davis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the interior.
So, working with Coach Peoples, how do they kind of work together to accomplish their goals? And how would you say, getting to know Coach Peoples has been?
First, I'm going to start off with getting to know Coach Peoples. He's a really great guy, really open, really straightforward. And I appreciate that in the coach. Teaching a lot of fundamentals, a lot of technique. And I feel like he did a great job with us, just like Coach Al. They also did a great job in technique this summer. And I really appreciate them. And they work together, just basically instilling in us that hard work, technique is what makes us great. And they just been instilling a lot of other things, but that's really what they focus on, the technique.
When you look at obviously a new defensive coordinator coming in, what's the mindset when you get a new defensive coordinator, you're learning a new scheme. What's your mindset going into that? Learning a few. Now I think you've had 3 in your time. What's your mindset in that?
My mindset is just learning new things, different ideologies that they're bringing, and I'm just getting used to listening to new ways of doing things. And I feel like sometimes new things is always great, and I feel like it's a lot of knowledge in everyone. And I love when they share knowledge with me and the rest of my teammates. And I feel like Coach Baker is doing a great job as a D coordinator right now. And I'm just excited to see what all of us are going to do as a unit, as a team, to showcase to the world what we're capable of doing.
What's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned from learning new systems and kind of being able to be adaptable? What's the biggest thing you feel like you've learned?
I'm learning the importance of technique. Just like my other buddies on the D-line, we also discussed that technique is really what makes a defense really great. Doing our job and just pressing the issue of basically doing our part. If everyone do our part, it's going to be great. So just doing our part, basically, discipline.
Have you set maybe goals or expectations for yourself this season, or is it kind of more a focus on fall camp first than that?
Yeah, I'm focusing on fall camp and, of course, winning. That's just the big thing.
Sure, you might have been asked a variation of this question already, so I apologize, but a lot of new faces, a lot of young faces. What do you think the biggest challenge is getting everybody to come together?
I feel like there's no big challenge. I feel like a lot of us has done a good job of welcoming the new guys in and speaking to them, instilling things that we learned and passing the torch down. And I just really feel like we're off to a great start right now. And I feel like the relationship we're building is the big thing. Relationships really makes us, I guess, susceptible to relying on each other on the field. And I feel like we're doing a great job as that. Relationships, team bonding, we're doing a great job. So I feel like the relationship aspect of this is going to help us.
Have you really liked taking on that senior leadership role to kind of facilitate that happening?
Of course. Definitely me, there's Robs and Isaiah, we're embracing the seniority right now. And we're just building relationships and basically like passing down our experiences on the football field with the young guys. And they're soaking it up and they're getting ready. And we're just excited as a unit.
Thank you.
No problem.
Heading into the first few days of fall camp as a unit, what is that like? What's the goal and expectation maybe in those first preliminary days, obviously?
We just want to be crisp. We want to be take a step forward from last year and basically see everyone come together and also experience everyone else showcasing what they can bring to defense as well. Basically, we're just trying to come together as a unit. Of course, work hard. work as a companion, and I'm just excited.
How do you feel like you've maybe grown the most? Maybe what area do you feel like you've grown the most in your time here?
It's a lot, but I'm gonna narrow it down to one. Drive. Matter of fact, I'm gonna narrow it down to two: drive and technique. I feel like sometimes it's mental. A lot of things is mental. If you have a strong mind, you do whatever. And technique, learning that as a game revolves, technique is what we really need. And I've just been taking the time as embracing my seniority role, just speaking to the younger guys and just telling them that you gotta want it. It's a mentality, and you also gotta have the technique, because driving technique together is unstoppable.